So today's shop segment, I thought I would show you different tire wear patterns and what causes them and how you can correct them. And what better place to go than Dunn Tire? Come on into the shop. Let me introduce you to a couple of guys. As you can see, I have some tires set out here in the shop with different wear patterns here at Dunn Tire, and I wanted to talk a little bit about what causes these wear patterns to take place, A, and B, how to correct them. Ray WINARSKE, come on over here. Ray is an automotive technician here at Dunn Tire.
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
It's good to have you on the show. I want to talk a little bit about these wear patterns here.
Sure.
Okay, what do we have here? First of all, let's take a look at this tire. I noticed there's an awful lot of center tread wear as opposed to the outside ribs.
This happens when you put too much air in a tire, which is called overinflation. What happens is that the tire actually starts ovaling out, and that's how you wear the tire from having too much air in there, which ruins the inside of the tire, the outside, the middle of the tire there for you. As you can see, the rest of this here wears nice and even. Middle is pretty much shot, which is definitely 100% overinflation wear on that tire.
So how do we correct that?
Just find out the normal pressure for your vehicle. A lot of cars, you open up the door jamb on there, it tells you exactly what the pressure is on the tire. They have air pressure on the side of the tire. Don't ever go by that. That's just what a tire max is for. The manufacturers, they have the door jams on there for you, give you the correct air pressure. That's what you want to ride it at. That gives you your best, mileage, best ride, all that stuff for you, and stops wear like this from happening.
Okay, let's move on to this tire here. Now, what do we have here? We have excessive wear on the outside ribs, and the center rib is in good shape. Yep. What causes that?
We have the exact opposite of this here. Now, this is what we got underinflation. Now, when you have not enough air in the tire, you're going to ride the tire on the edges, inner and outer edges, which is going to burn the rest of the tire up. And meanwhile, the middle of the tire is not really hitting the road properly, and you're not going to have a properly wearing tire, which you can see is a perfect example of underinflation.
So you can correct both of these problems by simply keeping an eye on your air pressure and adjusting them according to the door placard on the car.
Yes, usually always go by.
What if the door placard isn't there? Where do you find the information?
You can always you can do that, or even if you want to call Dunn Tire, we have them in a computer. We just look it up real quick. We just type the year of the car and it tells you. Some cars are different. Some are in the glove box, and some are actually in the gasoline, the box back there where you open. Yeah, the fuel door.
Outstanding.
But most of them are in the door there for you.
Ray, thanks so much. I appreciate it. Okay, so now we have a tire here that's pretty badly worn. It looks like it's worn from alignment, in my opinion. At any rate, Anton Biosevich is here with me from Dunn Tire. Anton, welcome to America's Car Show.
Hey, how are you doing, Tom?
Good to have you on the show.
Thank you.
What do you think about that tire? You're a technician. You've been aligning cars a lot of your career. Tell me what you think is going on here.
Well, in this case, we have extreme camber, or it could be extreme toe wear, depending on the situation. We don't know exactly. We'd have to get on the alignment rack and check to see exactly what the problem was.
All right.
The alignment is extremely bad. Obviously, you want to get it up, check the components, the ball joints, the struts. Anything that could cause a tire to wear like that would be the first thing you'd have to check. If all the components are good and the struts are good, everything looks good, then you want to get some numbers on there and check it thoroughly from there.
Okay, let's move on to the next tire. Now, what kind of wear do we have here on this tire?
This one looks like some relatively good camber wear.
On the outside?
On the outside edge, absolutely.
So that would be the result of positive camber, the tire tilting out?
Tilting out, absolutely,
now,
definitely.
Can that be corrected in alignment?
Absolutely. Most cars are alignable with camber. A lot of them aren't. A lot of require special adjusting kits to align to get it to where it's supposed to be. But in this case, depending on what kind of car it was, it's absolutely correctable.
Excellent. Well, Anton, thanks so much for being on the show, and thank you for your expertise.
Right, Tom.
So most alignment or misalignment problems are correctable by simply doing alignment. As you can see here, this is a tie rod. It's adjustable. It adjusts the wheels in and out. If you look down at your feet and toe your feet in, you'll see what your tires look like when they're towed in. If you toe your feet out, that's what your tires look like if they're towed out. Now, there are the camber adjustments right up here, and that adjusts the tilt of the wheel out or in. And most of these things are adjustable with a simple alignment. So make sure you get your vehicle in once every year or every 12,000 miles and have a once-over done of the suspension and the steering to make sure it's in good shape. From Dunn Tire, I'm Tom TORBJORNSEN on America's Car Show. Keep rolling, baby.
Coming up next, connect with Tom T.